Beaver can't finish your tell. Let's see what he has to say. What's he got for us this time? They're probably Blu-rays.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a comfort measure.
Aficionados
Shines the lights, shows the camera, smile for the world in panorama. He likes to impersonate walk-on.
Hey everybody, Aficionados Chris here, and today I'm going to be talking about something that is very near and dear to my heart. This year actually marks the 20th anniversary for one of my earliest exposures to traditional animation, TV, film, or otherwise. And today I'm going to be talking about the classic Nickelodeon cartoon series, Rocko's Modern Life. But I'm not just going to be talking about Rocko, oh no. I'm going to be talking about Rocko and its creator, Joe Murray. This, of course, is his book, Creating Animated Cartoons with Character. I've been reading this book for a while now, and I'll get to that later. So a lot of you who have probably been subscribed for a while know that long ago I did a video called A Tribute to Rocko's Modern Life, where I did a very brief reenactment of what my exposure to Rocko's Modern Life was in animated form when I was 3 years old, and how Joe Murray himself has been an avid supporter of my animation career when I made a short animated film for my local school's film festival. It was actually controversial because it actually got banned from the school film festival that I made it for. Joe Murray himself had seen the cartoon, and he actually said that he thought my cartoons were smart, fresh, and edgy, and he looked forward to my future as an animator if I chose to be that. Every day I do regret that I haven't been making independent animated short films like I used to, but don't get me wrong, I love doing what I'm doing. I love talking about things that I'm passionate about. I really love doing these video reviews, but every day I always wonder if I can go back and start doing short animated films. I'm actually considering releasing the original short film here on this channel for a lot of people who are actually interested in seeing that. The funny thing is, when I did that tribute to Rocko's Modern Life, Joe Murray himself actually saw the video and gave a response, and here it is.
This is great, Chris. I appreciate the effort in this. I was touched.
And a lot of people who remember that video will know that Joe Murray has been just a wonderful man when it comes to, what I do in front of a camera or with a drawing pad. He's an incredible person, and I thank him so much because he may not know it, but that comment he left on his Facebook page meant so much to me. It truly made my day, and I'm always grateful that he's such a supporter. And because of that, I thought it was worth talking about, it being the 20th anniversary of arguably his most popular show, and it being the show that, got the wheels in my mind turning and, make me want to get into drawing animation. The first thing I ever drew when I was a toddler was actually Rocko and Heifer. Unfortunately, I don't have the picture anymore because that is long gone, but I do distinctly remember that I used to draw Rocko and Heifer a lot. Granted, they were poor, but hey, I was 3, what are you gonna do? Joe Murray, when I did that video, was starting out his independently funded indie animation showcase website, Kaboing TV. I'll leave a link down there. It's a great site. Anybody who wants to get into independent animation or has an independent animated film they made, try submitting it there. It'll go on the website. It's a great site. It's basically like We Live Film for cartoons. During Kaboing TV, he actually made a unfortunately very short-lived web series, Frog in a Suit. They only produced 3 episodes of the thing. I'm very bummed out that there haven't been any more. It had a very promising premise, some really good animation, and some pretty funny jokes and characters. Right now, Joe is hard at work on his long-in-production short animated film, Fishhead. If you follow his website, joemurraystudio.com, you can actually read his blog and get updates on the progress of the short. It's looking really fantastic. It looks exactly the way a Joe Murray cartoon should be. I'm really excited for when it comes out, and I cannot wait to see it. And because Joe Murray is such a supporter of me, I thought I should be an even bigger supporter of himself. As I stated, I own the complete series of Rocko's Modern Life. This is a fantastic set. It's got, the artwork is actually made by Joe Murray himself. There's actually this inside artwork also made by Joe Murray. Let me actually take these discs out so you can get a better view of that. It's beautiful. This is just a well-crafted set. This is how cartoon TV show box sets should be done. They should have involvement with their creator. And they thank you, Shout Factory, for actually getting Joe Murray to help out. He actually did some commentaries, and the best thing about this, there's a live Q&A reading retrospective kind of thing for the episode Wacky Deli, which has always been one of my favorite episodes. And it's really funny to see Joe and Carlos Alzraki and Tom Kenny, Mr. Lawrence and Charlie Adler playing these characters in front of a live audience. Rob Paulson, the voice of Yakko and Pinky from Animaniacs and Pinky and the Brain, actually emceed the event. If people know his podcast, Talking Tunes, you'd understand why he was doing that. But if you're a Rocko fan, this is a must-own. And I'm an enormous Rocko fan and just an enormous fan of Joe Murray, so I had to show my support. I bought this set. I didn't even get this set to me. I bought this set. You earned that money, Joe. And speaking of things you earn, let's talk about his book for a minute. I actually received this book for my birthday a couple months ago, and I've been reading it ever since. It's been something, when he announced it, I was looking forward to checking out, because if there's anybody I want to learn on how to make cartoons, it's Joe Murray. He is a genius. He knows the business so well. There's nobody better to learn from, and I'm so glad he wrote this book. I've been reading it religiously. It is, I wish a book like this existed back when I was in high school, because I probably would still be pursuing my animated television career. Like, I always wanted to make a TV animated series, much like Rocko's Modern Life. That's always been a dream of mine, and this book has actually been getting me motivated and influenced. I'm really considering going back to animation and try to pitch a show. I've had ideas for many years, and I have only Joe Murray to thank for getting my inspiration moving again. It's so fitting, because back when I was 3, he gave me the inspiration to draw, so now he's giving me the inspiration to continue pursuing that dream of mine. So and I'm not sure how many of you are, if a lot of you are very interested in the animation industry, or just are a fan of animation, or in the most case, if you're just a fan of Joe Murray and his cartoons like Rocko and Camp Lazlo, this is a must-read. Definitely go to your local library, and if they carry it at least, definitely, rent it, read it. I'd honestly say purchase it, because you're going to be going back to this thing multiple times, because he gives such great advice. He even has interviews with fellow cartoonists like Steven Hillenburg and Mr. Warburton, the creator of Codename Kids Next Door, and it's a phenomenal read. Like I expressed, I could not put this book down. I'm actually reading this book a second time, if you can believe that, because I just want to get everything in this book memorized, because like I said, I really want to go back and pursue that dream of mine. And the other thing is that Joe Murray actually has his own YouTube channel, and what actually shocks me is that I actually have more subscribers than he does, and personally, I don't think that's fair, and I don't think that's okay. And if you haven't been aware that Joe Murray has a YouTube channel, I will link that down here. Please go check him out, subscribe. He's made some very inspirational videos. He's done some tutorials on how to draw his characters. He's given advice on how to pursue, very much like his book. He's given advice on how to get into the animation industry. He's made some just very good videos, and he also releases his short films on there, so I would assume that Fish Head will end up going on there when it's finished. With all that said, I just have to say Joe Murray is a big inspiration. He's essentially created me, if you could think about it for a minute. Without him, I wouldn't even draw. I wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now if it weren't for Joe Murray. There wouldn't be animations in my videos. I wouldn't be getting voice actors to cameo in my videos, reprising their roles from like 10 or 20 years ago. It's all because of you, Joe, and I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Mr. Murray. I thank you so much for everything you've done. You've been an influence to me. You've been an influence to many other kids of my generation. And with that, I just have to keep emphasizing thank you so much, Mr. Murray. And I always will look forward to anything you make in the future. And I'm definitely looking forward to Fish Head and just any other TV show or short film you create. I'll always be watching, so please keep me updated on your blog, because I am watching. So again, hope you all enjoyed the video, and please have a wonderful day, and please support Joe Murray. Thank you all. Goodbye.